getting back to normal. I was sitting here thinking, y'all, I want to tell y'all something. I was thinking about something. I was thinking about all these resorts. And I was thinking about, I'm just thinking about this. I think a lot. And it's mostly about spiritual stuff. I don't know why I've been like this since I was a child. I used to be in school and I just daydream. Teacher be like, you alright? I just tell me, I be looking up like, I ain't even paying attention to that deal. I'm just sitting there looking up. But anyway, I was just getting some downloads from guys. They're pretty serious. But I ain't gonna tell you the download. But I will tell you this though. Imagine though, they got these resorts, right? And that's how I call my tree. And this is a warrior angel tree. I call it tree. A warrior angel tree. I call it tree. Just imagine, listen. Everybody been going in this resort direction. And we've been looking at it like games. We've been looking at it like fun and games, but I never thought to look at it like, why is it? Because God don't play like that. Because you got to think, if God sent his warrior, I know what's going on, but I'm not going to say it. I just hope y'all can read between the lines. God don't play like that. So a warrior angel, I already knew both seeds was going to be born, but I just didn't know how, Well, look at me, This type of vessel can birth both parts, good and bad. So it's like, you got resorts, okay, and then think about the light I was telling you about how somebody took relics and made them go in a different direction. And one thing I know a little bit of that I know about people that sell they soul, they always be navigated in a certain way, like, and you make you wonder, like, why did Satan make somebody navigate people this way? So all right, let's go to the light. Everybody going to these resorts. When I say resorts, these is places like you call them palaces, you call them castles or whatever. I'm calling them resorts. So you already got the idea of what's going on at these resorts. And so all these high vibrational people are navigated to these resorts. I never thought that. I never thought in a million years to ask why. Like even the people who doing it probably don't know why they doing it. They probably enjoying it. Yeah. Everybody enjoying itself. But why though? That's the key. Why? And it's like everybody's supposed. So if you're trying to bring something into this world, you need the strength of a warrior angel. So if you re-navigate something that powerful, and think about what I said about the light. There's this light to stand here, and all the angels was attacking the light. They didn't know. They do, but they don't know. But like what I did, when God came to me, I was going the wrong way. So basically, I was attacking myself or attacking the light as well. And and when God came to me and I had to change, I didn't want. That's why I keep telling people I didn't want to change. Thank you, Casper. Already, I didn't want to change, but I just knew for God to wake me up. And like I said, I heard God in Nashville say, because somebody else was scheduled to do this before me. A few people probably, but they failed. And the one person that I think was scheduled to do it failed miserably. They just turned all the way out, just turned on God. And they were like one of the highest soldiers for God, and they just turned on God. And God, I heard God say, wait such and such up. He'll never fail me. I know somebody that'll do it, regardless. And then when God came to me about it, God was like, y'all can just use it for anime or something like that. Entertainment purposes. God was like, you you got to do this and do that and do that. I'm like, my God, it's a lot to do. Because I was in a hole, bro. I was already set in my ways and pretty much bound to drown, bound to drizzle. I was already on my way to drowning, bro. And comfortable. Comfortable drowning. I was like, spinning around and around drowning. Like somebody flushed me. Hey, guy, how you doing? Get out of there, let me talk to you, son. You know what I'm saying? Something going on, something major is going on. We need you, we need you to do this. But you're going to have to do this, do this. I said, my God. He said, it was like he was telling me you was supposed to be off and chilling or whatever, but we need you to work because somebody done failed. We need you to work because we had to replace some people. And you one of them that's up to be replacing somebody for right now in the morning. Then it was another person there's another person in heaven who could do it, but they on something else. They on another mission, something like that. So this is entertainment purposes, okay? So I'm analyzing this situation. Now, y'all, this ain't no movie. This is real stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is real stuff. People might look at it like a movie because they don't feel that they these people and stuff. But it shocked me too when I realized angels was regular humans. Like when I got that fact, I can teach that, but I never teach it online. When I got that fact, that angels is really angels amongst us, and we angels. Some of us didn't know. It was an eye opener. Like, whoa, wait a minute. I could prove it to y'all, but I ain't gonna do it online. I gave a lot of hints though. But so, and now it got to the point where I'm not just looking for an angel. We were looking for a warrior angel. We were looking for my tree. And this, I thought it was the relics or whoever doing all this magic, but they could have just worked through those people because, like, knowing that I'm royalty, the whole family would be royalty, right? So they probably would have been going the wrong way. And when you are royalty, you probably an angel. So you being utilized by Satan. Oh, I got one now. Say, I got one now, I got one. You gotta bring certain people into this world, into this realm. You need that portal. You need this type of portal. And it's only so many vessels. And these particular vessels won't do that. Would never think about doing that. So that's when I got the relics. I said, these relics is messing everybody up. Whoever tried to play me, goofy, they call them slow. And when the Astro call you slow, you slow. That's the way I feel like. The Astro call you slow, you slow. And I asked God about that. He said, my team incarnated, it was like a crash. When we incarnate, it's like jumping off flips off of heaven and stuff. And we just cocky and stuff. But it was like we crash landed. All of us crash landed. And none of us turned out the way we were supposed to turn out. Because it was people in my family who was supposed to help me, which was my mom and my brother. But even that didn't go right. Or my mom, brother, and my pop, and then that didn't go right. Well, I think it was my mom and my brother, I can't remember. But they was supposed to help me. But I really can't remember. It was like 2 or 3 people in my family. Oh yeah, my niece, I think. That's it. I know. I ain't gonna say that. That's deeper. But anyway, that's a long story short. And let's make a long story short. Forget all that. So we want to get here, y'all, where you got the good seeds and bad seeds being born. So let's go to the movie Constantine. So you need a certain vessel, right? So imagine that. So what would why did something want these angels to go in this direction? And whatever they needed these angels to go in this direction for, they needed to utilize them fast. Because they knew the angels weren't going to stay going in that direction. They knew the angels was going to wake up and today come to their senses. So imagine it. So I'm just trying to show y'all this story, bro. Maybe my boy can make a new Constantine, put some of this in it. But they coming, they attacking this angel. This angel trying to tell everybody like that movie where he came to Earth and all the angels was on drugs or they was gloves or something like that, like they was asleep. And he was like, why y'all doing this? And he was like, Can't nobody beat Satan. Satan too strong. Can't nobody beat Satan. Satan I got too strong. Something like that. Well, in this case, it's different though. It's like they use some thing. This is for anime entertainment purpose to re-navigate these angels. So, and you can just look at mine like, let's say we look at mine like, okay, let's say I'm the angel they supposed to came to, but somebody stole the relic that belonged to me, like a Time Lord, like a Time Lord hat or something like that. Say that. Let's just make a Time Lord hat. You know what I'm saying? And they take this hat got power like me, bro. This hat, somebody can hold this hat and sit in this seat, you know, and pretend like they me for a while. But eventually, they gonna still know. I don't know why they would do it, but you still gonna die doing that. But let's just say that though, it's for the movie, for a new anime. But anyway, a movie, whatever. But so the light, let's say I'm the light. And instead of everybody coming to help me, they start attacking me and stuff, making shirts about me, making movies, want to make magazines. I'm just talking about me, just going hard. Like, why you going so hard on me though? Why you going so hard on when I just try to help everybody? What is y'all problem? And let's say you doing say, this is for money. That's evil though. All money ain't good. Money is pure evil though. So why would you do that? Okay, now why you doing this? You got these resorts behind this person, these people. You got these resorts behind these people. You see what I'm saying? See, this is the kind of information I be coming up with when I'm chilling to myself while my limb be getting on my nigga. Do this, do that. You move 100 miles per hour, honey, you can't catch no download. These downloads is elevating us. You want me to move like y'all, we not getting no downloads to elevate? Or do you want me to get in my place with God and elevate and get these downloads? What's more important, getting these downloads and elevating, or continuing down this road of illusion? Not saying you're doing an illusion, which says yourself, but I'm just saying what's more important. So let's just say these women, let's just say these women, they doing this for money. I'm going back to the store now, to doing this for money. Got the shirt, they got the magazine stuff. It's all revolving around sex for some reason. Why is a bunch of angels revolving around sex all of a sudden? Because they misguided it, you know. This is supposed to be an outlook. People supposed to have noticed this. Say, hey, we need to fix this. So you going and you start attacking this light. You start attacking this light. Everybody attacking this light. So you're attacking this light. You're destroying the light. So why are they destroying this light? Keeping this light distracted by constantly attacking the light. They're keeping the light distracted by constantly attacking the light. Just constantly attacking the light. So why they keep on attacking the light? Okay, they got these resorts in a way, in this triangle. They got all this stuff in a way. Okay, now what they doing at these resorts? I ain't gotta explain what's going on at these resorts. All right, now who's sleeping with these people at these resorts? See what I'm saying? So if it's dominant DNA going to these resorts, this no game. This is no playing matter right here. This ain't no game. This ain't no playing matter right here. And we going to these resorts. If warrior angels are stuck, first and foremost, you gotta ask yourself, if you're an angel, why are you doing it in the first place? And not only the fact that you're doing it, but you're entertaining it, and you're going to these places, and you're dealing with this other DNA. So if you wanted to make a dark, if you wanted to conjure up real darkness and bring real darkness into the world, wouldn't you utilize the energy of a warrior angel? So the spell is only gonna keep them trapped for so long. That's amazing. I don't know. I just wanted to put that on it. It's just an anime stuff, so entertainment purpose. But I was just sitting here thinking, I'm like, that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. It's like everybody part of you're doing, you think it's a joke, But who got us doing it? Why we doing it? Why we stuck doing it? Why everybody still doing it? And they probably telling you on the other side, we're gonna do this, just this. You get much money, but this. But you gotta ask yourself who that person working for. Even if they are the CEO, even if they are the owner, where they getting this information from to do this? That's why I said, bro, I'm glad I ain't tired of nothing. I'm glad I ain't got nothing connected to me right now. I'm glad I ain't got nothing connected to me right now. Because it is something going on. And that's what I was trying to tell Lynn a while ago. It's real stuff going on. She might not know about it, you know. I do though, cause I'm in it. I'm seeing stuff that I can't tell on here. I can't talk about on here. And there's people involved in it from social media. Like, I feel like, I know it ain't my fault though, but I kind of feel like it's my fault because I was calling certain energy in to help, and it seemed like it kind of made it worse. I didn't really need, it might not be Casper, it might be the healer, I don't know. I think I made it worse. That's why I get on and people like, won't you do this, do this? That's why I ain't doing nothing, bro. Because a person like me, I need to go according to God. I need to move according to when God tell me to move. I can't even do the test like I was doing because it's like I'm getting out here, I'm telling these download. I was supposed to tell the download, but I think I supposed to, I don't know. The damage is done now though. So it's like, I was just trying to elevate everybody. I wasn't trying to hurt nobody. It's like people took the information and just went completely out the dark, just turned over themselves to the darkness. So anyway, I can pretty much guarantee all of my tree probably feel weak right now because something trying to come into this realm. Something trying to come, all they have got here or something. That's just the anime. See how I live in the anime. I be living in the anime. I be living in my head. I be like that, boy. Yeah, it's just anime. It's just for entertainment purposes only, y'all.